place that I call home. I never stick around quite long enough to make it. I apologize once again. But it's not.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out the one and only DIDO. This one's called Life for Rent. Pretty amazing title, if I have to say so myself, and it's coming in hot and heavy. Now, I've become a super fan after listening to DIDO's song in its entirety, Thank You, and White Flag. Those are probably two of my favorite songs from her that I've reacted to on this channel. Of course, Thank You being sampled by Eminem, which I didn't realize how much Eminem samples, right? He sampled Aerosmith, DIDO, a bunch of songs that like actually kind of popped for him. I thought that was pretty crazy. There's kind of a formula in rap you see people kind of reuse that really works. But anyways, I finally sat down and did a first-time reaction to Thank You, and that's what blew my mind, that there's a big change-up. It's not just that, please, da, 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 da. So that was a very, very, it was unexpected and refreshing. So I'm back. I want to check some more of DIDO's work out, and you guys seem to ask me to, check this out, that out. So here we are. We're having a good time with it, and you guys seem to like DIDO as well. So let's check this out for the first time, you guys. Again, this is Life for Rent, DIDO. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing some travel vlogs and movie reactions. However, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description that gives you early access. I try to update it every single day. And there's a big catalog that hasn't been released yet, so you could have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you for your support. Huge shout out to all of the members on the channel, helping me keep the lights on. Let's get this show on the road. We're checking this out on DIDO's official YouTube channel. It's always important to go back over there and just watch this video, her video, without me. What I'm doing right now, this reaction is not a substitute for the original. People are coming here for the reaction, the commentary, the breakdown, but always go back and watch the original in its intended form. That's important. Let's get this thing started. DIDO, man. D-I-D-O, yo.
I haven't ever really found a place that I call home.
To just start with the vocals, just like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, I'm here for it.
I haven't ever really found a place that I call home. I never stick around quite long enough to make it. I apologize once again, I'm not in love. But it's not as if I mind that your heart ain't exactly breaking. It's just a thought, only a thought. But if my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy, well, I deserve nothing more than I get, 'cause nothing I have is truly mine. I always thought that I would love to live by the sea.
Yo, the concept of Life for Rent is actually hitting right now. This is hitting hard. You know, some of the lyrics at the beginning I absolutely related to before I met my wife. It's kind of wild, actually. I actually relate to them very closely, just kind of living, kind of like a Rolling Stone, just doing shows, place to place, dating women, but, not really giving them my heart. It's interesting. And also being a renter. I know this has nothing to do with being a renter, but to this day, I'm still renting. Can you guys make it possible for Americans to afford homes again? That would be absolutely nice, because I would like to buy a home, but Until that day, we're going to keep grinding. All right. We're listening to DIDO. She's cooking on this. This is up there for me right now with Thank You and White Flag, straight up. I'm not pandering. I'm not gaslighting. This is a banger. I love it. And she just opens up, but it's just so natural, it feels like. It's not over the top. It's just very natural. She has a beautiful voice. Yeah, I like this.
Then I have is truly mine. I always thought that I would love to live by the sea, to travel the world alone and live more simply. I have no idea what's happened to that dream, 'cause there's really nothing left here to stop me. It's just a thought, only a thought. If my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy, well, I deserve nothing more than I get, 'cause nothing I have is truly mine. And if my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy, well, I deserve nothing more than I get. And nothing I have is truly mine. While my heart
Bro, I don't know why. This is kind of heartbreaking, man. Maybe it's the truth in it. Saying nothing I have is truly mine. I don't know. It's kind of scary. But it's so, like, I was just thinking about that. Like, when my mother died, I remember all these possessions she had that were dear to her, you know, and she'd always be like, oh, you know, when you were growing up, oh, you know, she didn't want you to break the china. She didn't, you know, oh, you know, these are her special things, these, you know, knickknacks or this, that, and the, and it's just all here. And, you know, as I raise children, it's like, they're my children, but they're not truly, like, you don't control the outcomes, you know? It's, well, you can help guide, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, what do you truly own other than your own thoughts? You know, it's just, it's interesting when you think about your relationships. You know, if you believe in God, then you believe, you know, that being the mechanism of your life. You know, so what is truly yours? I don't know. There's just some depth to there. I kind of feel like getting philosophical, but I'm going to chill. But something about the depth to this concept, and then her life being for rent if I don't learn how to buy. Kind of ingenious. I wonder if she wrote it. Maybe I'll look it up. But I want to hear the rest first.
nothing I have is truly mine. While my heart is a ship, and I won't let it down. Why am so afraid to fail? So I won't even try. Well, how can I say I'm alive if my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy? Well, I deserve nothing more than I get, 'cause nothing I have is truly mine. And if my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy, well, I deserve nothing more than I get. There's nothing I have is 'Cause nothing I have is truly mine. 'Cause nothing I have is truly mine.
So one thing I wanted to highlight here
I haven't ever really found a place that I call home.
is, I went on this tangent about the concept of this, but if I summarized it in one word, it might be vulnerability. I think I'm onto something with, my first initial interpretation of the concept of this, your life being for rent. But as I really just kind of examine the lyrics and really dive into it at the end and listen to the depth, being scared to buy in. It feels like it's someone's scared to be vulnerable and open up to that special someone and actually take the chance on having what? True love. Right? That true emotion. And I could be going on a ledge here and kind of tripping out, but I don't know. It just hit me at the very end. At the very end, I was like, vulnerability. Because she's talking about, like, if my life is for rent and I don't learn to buy, then I deserve what I get. And that's actually kind of heartbreaking, really. I don't know. There's something heartbreaking about hearing that. And it is true. Like, if you don't open up, if you don't give certain things a chance, if you don't take a risk, you do deserve kind of what you get. You get what you get. You never took the chance to have something better, so you never will get anything better. The philosophical nature of that writing and the concept of this song is very layered, and I think it could have multiple meanings, and it's super refreshing to hear. I wanted to say her voice reminds me of someone I've heard before, but I can't pinpoint it right now. Anyways, let me check this out, because I'm very curious about this. Did DIDO write the song Life for Rent? I wanted to make sure I had it exact. Yeah, she wrote this. What an artist. She co-wrote it with her brother, Rollo Armstrong. So what I've learned, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, that her and her brother produced, like, I guess her brother's like produces the production, the beats. They like co-produce the records and write them together. Let's read this. Okay, so this is what it's trying to tell me it means. The song reflects her themes of emotional distance, independence, and not fully committing to life or relationships. Vulnerability, taking a chance. I said that. That's great. It dawned at me at the end. The whole album was a huge follow-up to her breakout success after No Angel and her feature on Stand by Eminem. There you have it. She is an amazing artist. And I don't even know if this video is going to get that many views. I'm just a fan. I like listening to her voice. I like, the subject matter it's just more layered than a regular pop record, because this sounds like a pop record, a pop song, something that people could really resonate with and very palatable. But bro, the writing is incredible. And I also like the production. But yeah, the writing is just top tier. And even the title, that was what sold me. I was like, oh, Life for Rent, we're checking this out, because it could be like some Matrix, like I'm in the 9-to-5 hamster wheel. My life is for sale. My life is for rent. No. It's about what I said it's about. At least that interpretation is everything. So however you interpreted it, that's yours to hold, right? That's yours to hold dear and be intimate with your music. Yes, these artists have a specific meaning for some of their songs. However, that doesn't have to stay true to the meaning it had for you, as I started doing reactions, I got kind of caught up in being right, getting the interpretation right. Oh, this is what it's supposed to mean. Nah, get in the moment. And what does it mean to you right then and there? Anyways, that was DIDO, Life for Rent. I absolutely love what I've heard from her so far. Now, I'm saying I love this track. I just reacted to, I think, Harry Styles and a couple other things, and those things I liked a lot. But this, I'm being honest, I loved this. This is great. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.